Andrea Berta officially started contract talk with Jurrien Timber, the best right-back in Premier League. Transfer update emerges as Andrea Berta intervenes in contract talks. Arsenal news in a month that could see arrivals, departures and new contracts. Arsenal are in the midst of their busy spell of the season, with the games coming thick and fast and the transfer window open for business. Following Saturday's game at Bournemouth, the Gunners are now preparing for Thursday's home clash with champions Liverpool. That is quickly followed by the FA Cup trip to Portsmouth, the Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Chelsea and Champions League games against Inter Milan and Carroll Almaty, as well as further Premier League games against Nottingham Forest, Manchester United and Leeds United. Behind the scenes, sporting director Andrea Berta is exploring ways to strengthen the squad from Mikel Arteta following a spate of injuries. There could also be some departures, with youngster Ethan Nwaneri potentially heading out on loan. Mirror Football brings you a roundup of Gunners news. New contract offer. Arsenal are reportedly on the verge of handing a bumper new contract to defender Jurrien Timber. Both Arteta and Berta have been hugely impressed with the Dutchman's consistency since he overcame the injury problems that blighted his early days at the club. While lavish spending in the summer transfer window dominated the headlines, tying key and promising young players to new deals has also been a priority for Berta. William Saliba, Gabriel, Miles Lewis-Skelly and Nwaneri are among the stars to have signed new contracts recently, while Bukayo Saka is also thought to be close to pledging his long-term future to the club with a fresh deal. Arsenal are set to hand Jurrien Timber a bumper new contract, sources have told Team Talk, with manager Mikel Arteta and sporting director Andrea Berta hugely impressed with the defender's performances. Timber has emerged as one of the Premier League's top fullbacks in the last 18 months, and we can now reveal that the defender's new contract at Arsenal is edging close to completion. The 24-year-old Netherlands international joined Arsenal from Ajax in the summer of 2023 for £38 million, €43.6 million, $51.2 million. Much was expected of Timber when he arrived at the Emirates Stadium, but he missed almost all of his first campaign due to a knee injury. Timber returned to action in 2024 and has now become the first-choice right-back under manager Arteta at Arsenal, with Ben White relegated to a squad role. Arsenal sporting director Berta has made keeping the squad in place a priority and has already tied down the likes of William Saliba, Gabriel, Miles Lewis-Skelly and Ethan Nwaneri to new deals in the last 6 months. As we revealed on December 18th, Bukayo Saka's new deal with Arsenal is close to completion, and we can confirm that talks with Timber are progressing, with Berta ready to reward him for his impressive performances. Timber is currently one of the lower-paid members of the Arsenal first team, and is set to be rewarded with a huge pay rise as a reward for his progress. Jurrien Timber, the best right-back in Premier League. Timber has made 24 appearances for Arsenal so far this season, scoring 3 goals and giving 4 assists in the process. The right-back's performances have been a major reason why Arsenal are at the top of the Premier League table. Liverpool lost Trent Alexander-Arnold to Real Madrid at the end of last season and signed Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen, his replacement at right-back. While Frimpong has been unfortunate with injury problems, former Liverpool left-back Stephen Warnock believes that Timber would be a great signing for Arne Slot's side. But, of course, that is not going to happen. Metro quoted Warnock saying about Timber on December 28th, "When I look at the defence and who Liverpool should sign, personally, I think they need a centre-back and a right-back. In the right-back position, they have Frimpong, Gomez and Bradley. All 3 are injury-prone, and they are not robust enough to play week in, week out. And that is something they have to go away from. Liverpool has to look at how reliable their players are to play every single week, and at the moment, those players aren't fit enough for that. That is a major issue for Liverpool at the moment. Liverpool are a better team when they have a proper right back in that position. It balances the team better and allows Szoboszlai to play in the midfield. So, I think signing a right back is equally as important as signing a centre back at the moment. The issue I have with right backs at the moment is that it always seems to be midfield players playing there, the Guardiola style. I think you need a specialist for that right back, which can be difficult to find in January. In an ideal world, I would bring in Jurrien Timber, but I don't think Arsenal would allow that. I think he is the best right back in the league. I think he is brilliant. Someone of that quality who is good in 1v1 situations. Since his ACL injury, he has shown his robustness to come back. UD's breakthrough made, a player linked with Arsenal this month, could be staying put after all. The Gunners and Liverpool, who are among the clubs to have been mentioned as a potential destination for Turkish hotshot Kenan Yildiz, whose contract talks with Juventus had reportedly stalled. However, Gazzetta Sport reports that a breakthrough has been made, with Juve now ready to offer him a deal worth £5 million a year, representing a pay rise of around £1.3 million per annum. Despite the speculation surrounding his future and interest from other clubs, Yildiz's first choice option was always to remain in Turin. It is claimed that the player's representatives expect his new contract, tying him to the club until 2030 or 2031, to be finalised shortly. That would rule out any realistic chance Arsenal had of signing the talented forward in the near future.